I wasn't going to make a video discussing this, as everybody and their uncle already has. But then the more I thought about it, the more I kind of wanted to weigh in with my own opinion on the matter. So TLDR, for those who don't know, Sonic Frontiers is supposedly getting a definitive edition. Hey! This has been leaked because apparently it's been rated in Korea. Now, the reason why I don't really make videos like this is because I try my best not to speculate. I know I've made videos in the past speculating about games before, but they are very much few and far between. I usually, if I can help it, see something official from Sega themselves of some kind. But here we are. Now, a big reason as to why I'm making this video is because I do think this is highly likely. I mean, we've seen definitive editions of other Sonic games before, so it wouldn't be completely out of the ordinary for Sega to do this. However, I do have some reservations about this. More often than not with Sonic games, these definitive editions are considered inferior to their original counterparts. And while by no means is Sonic Frontiers a perfect Sonic game, I mean the pop-in is pretty fucking annoying, I do think that there are older Sonic games that deserve this treatment a little bit more than Sonic Frontiers. As it stands right now, on the Steam store, you can buy Sonic Frontiers the base edition for $49.99. Convert that to whatever currency you guys use, which for a game in the big 2026, that is really cheap. Hell, I'd say it's even cheap for a game that came out in 2022. So if they released a definitive edition of Sonic Frontiers, I could easily see it being a full-priced game. And their justification for this would be that it includes all the DLC and stuff, and for most people they'll think, what a steal. But it's not really, considering the DLC for this game, for the most part, if not entirely, is free. So when you really think about it, increasing the price to a full-priced game just wouldn't make sense at all. Yeah, I'd kind of understand increasing the price by maybe like $10, £10, whatever currency you use, but I can't see them doing that. Could the performance of the game and the optimization be improved? Yeah, most definitely. But would that really warrant a $70 price tag? I don't know about that one, Chief. Now, let's say they do release a definitive edition of Sonic Frontiers. If they offered an upgrade for people who already own the game for a small price, then I could probably see how it could be worth it. You'll be spending a very small sum of money to improve the game's performance. However, that's not always a guarantee. Now, what are the chances of this happening compared to getting a new Sonic game this year? I think it's a lot more likely that we're going to see a definitive edition of Sonic Frontiers than we are seeing a new mainline game this year. And listen, I know that's not what people want to hear, but considering we are on the cusp of entering the month of April, and we still know nothing about the next mainline Sonic game, it's going to be a lot easier for Sega to release a definitive edition of a game that already exists, or a remake or remaster of some kind. Again, I know that's not what everyone wants to hear, but unless Sega drop a bombshell and say, the next mainline Sonic game is coming out this year, in fact it's coming out in 2 weeks, so get your wallets ready, then I think that's what's going to happen for his 35th anniversary. But listen, on the flip side, it's better than not getting anything at all. Sorry for the emergency upload, guys, I just kind of wanted to weigh in on this. TLDR, would I want a Sonic Frontiers definitive edition? No, not really. But would I be completely opposed to it? No, not really. If it's priced fairly, then fair enough. But if it's a full-priced game for a game that already exists, a game of which, by the way, is cheaper than the usual going rate of modern games, then yeah, I just won't entertain it. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Until next time, adios.